Hello. And welcome back to another great knowledge drip that is Wild Thoughts with your host, the Big Bang. Now, as you sit back and you enjoy this beautiful knowledge drip that is, you're probably wondering, am I sick again? In my beautiful, strong, sexy voice, is it coming through the microphone right? Well, yes, of course it is. And once again, I don't know why, but dang, I get sick a lot. Mostly in my throat. Mostly in my throat, you know what I'm saying? That throat and the head area. That stuffy nose area. And I think it's a test for me. I think it's a test to see if I'm really wanting to do this. If I really will persevere and talk into the microphone, share what I have written down with everybody. See if I will do it even when I have a sore throat. See if I'll do it when I'm uncomfortable. See if I'll do it at 4 a.m., that's what time it is right now. It's around 4 a.m. Got up early to do this one. Or maybe I was up all night studying. It was one of the two. But now that you guys know that, it's good for you to know. It's good for me to know as well. So that's why you're going to be probably hearing this little difference in my voice. But it's all right. It's just a test. It's a test to see if I really want to do this. It's a test to see if I'll come through and push through the uncomfortableness that is life. Or if I will lay down in the bed and be quiet because of a little sore throat. Life will throw all different types of obstacles in your way. And just like in the book, The Laws of Success in 16 Lessons, there's one part where they asked the successful man what obstacles he had to get over in order to be successful. And the successful person answered the other obstacle. Now these obstacles and these truths of life are going to be coming at you for the eternity of your life. They will not stop once you reach a certain point. Whether you get really super extremely rich. And they will not stop if you are extremely poor. Or if you're mildly poor. If you're kind of rich in the middle class. These obstacles will continue to come over you. There's going to be something there that you're going to have to get over, go around, or turn around and flee back into your bed and fall asleep. Now, of course, we've been given the power of free will, the power to choose, the power of chance, the power to think. And the choice is yours, obviously. So what are you going to do when that obstacle comes? What are you going to do when the obstacle presents itself? Because people are not paid for, just getting a job. They're getting paid for the value that they have of overcoming that obstacle, finding a solution. That's something I have learned recently, is that people pay you more money to come and find a way for a solution. People don't pay you to come to work. They pay you to find a solution. Just give an example of that. Fast food restaurants. People get paid because if they can get fast food. They don't have to sit down for 2 hours to get food. They don't have to go into a restaurant and sit down. They can just drive right through the drive-thru. Quick in and out. You know what I'm saying? They found a solution. Gas stations. That's another one. You're not going to drive past the gas station if your car's on empty. If your little red light is on, your orange light is on, saying that you need to get the more fuel for your vehicle, you're gonna get that fuel. The reason is because they gave you a solution to your problem. So that's the question of today's knowledge drip. What solution are you going to find to help people? What is going to push you to find the solution? Because you need to find that solution, and then the money will eventually come with that solution that you solve, the problem that you're solving for everybody. And people will come to you, and they will pay you. They will leave money on the table. They will leave money in your bank account. They will leave money everywhere if you can simply find a solution for their problems. And this knowledge drip is probably going to be one of the greatest ones ever recorded. I don't know why, but most of the time, as I try to get out these words with my damn throat all clogged up, most of the time these early morning knowledge strips that I do, they're normally the best ones. I don't know why, but they normally just are. So why don't you sit back, relax, put on your thinking hat, and then take off your thinking hat, because we're not going to be thinking today. We're going to be just chilling and enjoying our little bit of time here in life, because we don't have a lot of time. I guess we don't have a lot of breaths here in this life. So enjoy it while you can. The other obstacles, the sickness. The other obstacle for me right now is the sickness. I got to jump on over it and continue to keep doing what I'm doing. Why? One, because I enjoy my life. And two, because I enjoy my life. So really, I'm going to thank myself. As you should too. You should be thanking yourself. Thanking yourself for everything that you've done. Thanking everything that you haven't done. Thanking yourself for where you're going to be and continue to be. With a mindset that says positivity. With a mindset that gets rid of evil. The mindset that destroys your own fear. Destroying your own fear. Destroying your criticisms. Destroying your fear of death. Destroying your fear of poverty. Destroying your fear of old age. Your fear of the loss of love of someone, and your fear of ill health. You need to get over these fears. You need to get in touch with your motivation. Do not go unnoticed. You must move the energy. Move the energy towards your other human becomings. We will get tired. We will get stuck. We will feel powerless. We will feel unhappy. But you must be involved in achieving self-mastery. Never be satisfied with what you are giving. Invest more of your energy. Give yourself the vision. Reflect your life. Develop yourself. If you want to get something, you must develop your life. You must conquer your mind. Go out there. You need to develop a plan. You need to love yourself to get what you conquer. You need to make a conscious effort to live a best life. I like that word, best life. Living my best life. Ain't going back to fuck with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Living your best life. And match yourself. Match yourself talk. You must begin to talk to yourself. And make sure your creative self is the one that is talking. The creative self that's going to find a solution to the problems of the people. Because like I said earlier, people don't pay for you to come to work. People don't pay you to show up on the job. They pay you to find the solution to the people's problems. Make sure that it is used for good. Your mind will fill you with fear. So move on with the greater fear that you will not be able to complete the task you desire. Did you hear that? Your mind will fill you with fear. Now, we have gone over fear many times in a lot of these knowledge drips. And your mind will continue to fill it with fear, even if you overcame one obstacle, one small little hurdle. Your mind will continue to fill it with fear, with doubt. So you must move on with that greater fear that you will not be able to complete the task or the objective that you desire. You got to be so fucking and a little bitch to your fear. You know what I'm saying? And you will become a stick. And you will become a stuck stick. Instead of being fearful and being the bitch to your fear, let your fear be your bitch. Because really, in your mind, in your beating heart, the vibrations that are possible here in this great multi 3D universe, the possibilities is that you are a miracle maker. You can't be nothing less. You can't be nothing more. A miracle maker. A solution finder. Of course, the choice is yours. How will you take and accept this is up to you. How will you use your mind to overcome these great and powerful obstacles that present itself in your mind, in your thought patterns? Choice is yours how you're going to overcome it. But for me, how I'm going to overcome it is I'm going to try to just get over that next obstacle. No matter how hard it tries to push you down, no matter what they say about it, no matter what they be about it, you just gotta continue to push it, pound it, and fuck it. Because you know what? You got to explore. So why not explore? Why not expand? Why not knock a hole in that motherfucking door? And why don't you go out there and see what obstacles will be so easily jumped over, easily stepped around, easily pushed over. That's pretty good shit right there. I hope you guys enjoyed that part. Like I said, these early morning knowledge drips, 4 a.m. These early morning knowledge drips are some of the best ones that I ever do. You got to be wondering, why do you do it at 4 a.m.? Why don't you just do it this? That way, when everybody wakes up in the United States, they can wake up and they can hear me on the way to work. They can hear me everywhere. Shit. It's alright to be selfish. It's alright to know what you want and to go after it. It's all right to give yourself some self-love and to know that you're trying your best at something. There's no reason to be ashamed of what you're doing. No reason to have that fear that other people are going to try to turn you down. It doesn't matter. Because the only person that can turn you down is you, yourself, your mind. So, we're going to get into some morning affirmations here that I have written down. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a quick break. And let's try to get into our basic instructions for sitting meditations. And then we'll start these great affirmations probably around after we're done with the instructions for meditating. So, if you're ready to get into it, if you're ready to explore, expand, and implore, then let's go ahead and get into the basic instructions for sitting meditation. Sit in a stable and comfortable position. Remain upright and still. Close your eyes. Place and keep your attention on the sensations of your breath. Notice in the background all that arises in your mind, surroundings. But gently refrain from giving into the urges to engage in, focus on, or follow the various thoughts, memories, noises, physical sensations, or impulses to fidget that will arise. Allow them to fade away on their own, with your attention remaining on the sensations of breathing. Upon noticing that your attention has gone astray, gently reapply your attention to the sensations of breathing. And congratulate yourself for this mini awakening to an awareness of this present moment. This present moment, this infinite time of now. Ooh, I like that one. I like the infinite breathing of now, the infinite seeing and knowledge of now. Ooh, we're just going deep today. We're pushing boundaries like we haven't pushed in a long time. But once again, you can feel it right in the back of my throat. That sickness, that creeping in on me. It's trying to seduce me. Trying to seduce me into a life of sleeping in, seduce me into a life of not talking. It's trying to force me and tell me that, hey, your throat hurts, you shouldn't be able to talk. Hey, your throat hurts, you should sit quiet, still. Not make any noise. Let no one know that you're there. And go back to bed and fall asleep. But you know you got to keep on keeping on. You got to keep on pushing through those sicknesses, those illnesses, whether it's in your throat, whether it's in your mind, whether it's outside of your body, because you govern yourself. Free will, govern yourself. You get to choose what you want to do. Free will, the power of choice, the power of chance, and the power to choose. Free will. What else could it be other than that? All right. Well, we're at about 19 minutes and 30 seconds. So, let's go ahead and finally get into some of my writings that I have gotten down. We're going to start off with some pages on affirmations. Now that everyone's in a basic sitting meditation and enjoying now, with their thoughts wandering, with their thoughts no longer wandering, because we're in meditative state. And everything is just now flowing eternally, pushing the root system up, growing the island breeze, growing, you're eliminating thoughts, and growing the eliminating thoughts that will no longer be able to eliminate you. So let's go ahead and start these affirmations now. I can't really recall the last time we did some affirmations on this knowledge trip. Might have been maybe 1 episode, 2 episodes ago, but it doesn't matter because we got some good ones, some new ones here today at the Big Bang Studio. So we're going to start these affirmations around the 21 minute and 5 second mark. So go ahead and take a couple breaths, drink some water, and enjoy your time. I am grateful for my breath. I am grateful for my ability to work. I am grateful for my patience in life. I am extremely happy for my eyesight. I am in fantastic mental clarity. I am alive in myself. I am be-living in my mind. I am aware of my abilities to cultivate and help my garden grow. I am grateful for my ability to teach. I am always trying to be my best. I am aware of my abilities, and I will protect my knowledge and have great tolerance for myself. I will work, and by work, I mean I will lead in what I was gifted to do. I will work. I want to go over that one more time. I like that affirmation right there. When I wrote it down, I had some great thoughts on that. So I'm going to go over that affirmation one more time. I will work. And by work, I mean I will lead in what I was gifted to do. Congratulations, leaders. That's a good one. You should write that one down. I will stay very knowing of myself. I will make my life easy. I will not use the power of my brain to think of worry or to stress myself. I will use my brain to be content and striving and running, for my goals and my gifts are aligning, and I know that I must continue to grow my roots and to find, what were we trying to find? A solution for people, a solution for myself. I know my opportunity is within me. I will continue to push the boundaries. I am not afraid to fail. I am aware of my abilities, and I will continue to expand my knowledge. I do not seek success. I do know that I have to become a valuable human becoming. I am seeking my value. I am going to continue to be original. I am going to continue to be creative. I am going to continue to be unique in my life. I will not be something I am not. I will let my mind be free and let my mind not be caged. I will not be trapped. I will not limited my power of knowing. I will always be worthy of what I decide. I am grateful for my work to allow me to know who I am. I trust myself. I hold these affirmations to be true. All right, guys, that's it. That's all the affirmations we have for today. Hope you enjoyed that. I can't remember exactly what time we started it. It's because it's early. It's not that early, but you know what I'm saying? You got to get up. You got to do this shit. So when the people wake up, the human becomings wake up, we all get to get going. I hope this is coming out very, very nice because, as you know, I don't listen to it, back to it. I just go with the flow and upload it. No time for editing. No time for editing. Especially now, if you can even hear me. Hopefully my voice is resonating through this microphone just fine. This blue snowball microphone that I'm very thankful for. It's just that, you know, I don't know because, oh man, it's probably coming out fine. It's probably my brain trying to tell me that it's not coming out fine. I'm telling you, the obstacles happen while you're overcoming one obstacle. The other obstacle is presenting itself as you step your right foot over the obstacle. The next obstacle is sitting there in your mind, in my mind, wondering, is this getting out? Is my voice coming through clear enough? Because it's all stopped up. But maybe it is stopped up because I'm telling myself that it is, when I could easily tell myself that I'm not sick, that my throat is not hurting at all, and that it's all an illusion put into me to see what type of obstacles is created within me to continue to get over. Whew, yeah, I know what you guys are saying. This is one of the greatest knowledge drips ever. I know. And we're about to get into what I have written for all the listeners. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the only one in this world with this book. So we're going to get into this right now. We're going to get into what I have written today. And this one is staying with the theme of the new book that I have been writing for a long time. Not that long, but it's the new theme for this book, which is make your life easy. Make your life easy. It's been a theme for me for now, I don't know, since about July, maybe around July 18th. It's just been a theme for me saying, make your life easy, make your life easy. So, let's go ahead and get on to what I have written down now that we're at we're already at 29 minutes. We're cruising through. Who would have thought that it would have been this easy to do this? It's just a short amount of time, and guys, find a solution. The money will come. Here we go. We'll start this at like the 29 minute and 7 second mark. We'll start what I have written. So take a break, drink some water. The power of growth. Growth will fall, and growth will rise. The momentum of power is yours. You may find the best part of life is the growth or the unfurling of knowledge. Your brain will learn something every day if you can allow the growth to be more. The part of this knowledge ritual is still focusing on the power of the root. We have discussed many times how the root will plant itself firmly underneath where the eyes cannot see, and yet it grows and strengthens. it buries its roots deeper. For the seed that was once new and had within it the power to know it would soon be 100 feet in the air. So it planned and grew its roots from the deepness and the darkness. Did not frighten the seed, for it knew where to reach the light. And it also known unto it where its base was and is, the ever expanding of its life. How are you not a tree, but a human becoming? Where will you plant and allow your roots to grow? You, as a leader, should know that you may depend on the fruits of the tree. But you are able to move and move freely. You can travel and plant. You will travel and grow. Yourself, the true leader. Your mind, the ultimate seed. And the illusion of knowing is the fruit. Now, where do you want your roots to grow? Your roots need to be deep and in abundance. For the knowledge you give your brain will be fed by your singular body. But your body will be truly abundant through your roots. Now, roots for a human becoming are everything that is around you. This includes what you eat. It involves what you drink, the people you spend most of your time with. These are your roots. For roots are there to nourish the top of the trees, to nourish the human becoming in the mind, and power the heart as a human leader. You are given more power and more options and more choices, more abundant opportunities to use your growth choices. As a leader of yourself, you have the unlimited power to choose. Make your life easy. It is worth it to your own heart and the knowledge of your subconscious mind to know that you create the illusion. You create your purpose. Now, if all this knowing power is true of knowledge, and you know you create your purpose, then take the risk of doing what you excel at. For your truth of your illusionary purpose will only be available until the next human becoming has the courage to take over. For you act and you deserve. Opportunity is the answer. But will you take the opportunity? The decision is small. Will you take it? Because if you don't, I will. Once again, if you do not take advantage of the opportunity, I will. I motherfucking will. Someone will always take advantage of what you left. So make the choice of life and take a chance. We as leaders are not put here to live small lives. Big Bang. Make your life easy. All right, everybody. Well, we're already at 34 minutes. Thank you for staying tuned. That was great there. You know how we finish it off? We're going to finish it off with the self-confidence formula, and then we'll continue on to push through. Because I am no longer sick. I am now healthy. I'm telling myself what I want to be. During the middle of this, I'm using the power of manifestation. I am no longer sick. I am a healthy human being. So let's go ahead and smooth on down the line. Smooth it on down. We're about to the end of this knowledge drip. So we're going to finish it off with the self-confidence formula, and then we're going to call it motherfucking morning. And now that my job is done, or now that my work is done early in the morning, I did my work early this morning. This is my work. I'm going to go to my job now after I do this. So that's all right. No problems there. My work is done. Now it's time to go to my job. So let's go ahead and start the self-confidence formula at the 35-minute and 40-second mark. Just because we made it that far and we're doing good. Here it is, the self-confidence formula. I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, aggressive, and continuous action towards its attainment. I realize that the dominating thoughts of my mind eventually reproduce themselves in outward bodily action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my mind for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to be. By creating a mental picture of this person and then transforming that picture into reality through practical service. I know that through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of realizing it. Therefore, I shall devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of the factors named in the 16 lessons of this reading course on the laws of success. I have clearly mapped out and written down a description of my definite purpose in life. For the coming 5 years, I have set a price on my service. For each of these 5 years, a price that I intend to earn and receive through strict application of the principle of efficient, satisfactory service which I will render in advance. I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to me the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because I will first serve them. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity. Because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my entire life so that I will become a successful and happy worker in my chosen field of endeavor. Now, guys, in my chosen field, a happy worker in my chosen field of endeavor. Did you hear that at the end of the self-confidence formula? Working, working, working. There's a difference between working and there's a difference between having a job. God put us here. God put I don't know if anybody here reads the Bible or anything, but God put man here to work, to find himself. And when he means work in the Bible, when they say work in the Bible, the story of Eve, story of Adam, they work. Working means to become. Working means to become. And if you don't believe me, you got to do some research on your own. I can't do all the research for you. You got to find this shit out for yourself, man. You got to put in the effort and find this shit out on your own. Well, we're almost at 40 minutes now. So I'm about ready to call it a day. Thank you, everyone, for staying tuned. If you want to write into the show, you're more than welcome to. It is at reflife32@gmail.com. That is literally the best way to get a hold of me. If you're trying to get on the Snapchat, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I should just pull it up. But I think you can find it under the BigW BangT. That's right. So it's like BigW BangT. I'll put it in the damn description. Well, we're at 40 minutes mark. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for staying tuned. This has been one of the greatest knowledge drips that is. This has been Wild Thoughts with your host, The Big Bang. And until next time, bye.